Welcome to Devotionables, brief devotions for busy people. My name is Ethan Hinkson. I'm a deacon here at 9th and O, and I also do some teaching in the YC3 BFG. This morning we're going to be in Psalm 65, and I'm so excited to teach through this psalm because we love joyful songs. One of the songs I really like here is Low in the Grave He Lay. On Easter, we sing it every year, and it's one of those things that I really look forward to. It's just such a joyful song. Everybody sings it so loudly. The lyrics are so triumphant and biblical. And I imagine that Psalm 65 was a similar type of song for the Israelites back in the Old Testament, just because of the joy it has. So let us read it. It says, in the first stanza, "Praise is due to you, O God in Zion, and to you shall vows be performed. O you who hear prayer, to you shall all flesh come. When iniquities prevail against me, you atone for our transgressions. Blessed is the one you choose and bring near to dwell in your courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of your house, the holiness of your temple." David gets right into it here. He opens up and doesn't waste any time in praising the Lord for who he is. He doesn't mention too many things specifically that the Lord does. He just praises God for who he is, that he is the one who hears prayer. He is the one to whom vows should be performed. He atones for our transgressions, and it is just a happy and blessed thing to be in his presence, to be in his courts. So he starts there, praising God ultimately for his salvation, that when we sin and when iniquities overtake us, he atones for those. He continues on to talking about God more as a creator and the sovereign sustainer of all things. He says, "By awesome deeds you answer us with righteousness, O God of our salvation, the hope of all the ends of the earth and of the farthest seas, the one who by his strength established the mountains, being girded with might, who stills the roaring of the seas, the roaring of their waves, the tumult of the peoples, so that those who dwell at the ends of the earth are in awe at your signs. You make the going out of the morning and the evening to shout for joy." So David moves from salvation to praise God for his creation, praise God for his sovereignty over all things. He says that he has answered his people with righteousness and with awesome deeds. He says that he is the hope of all the ends of the earth. And this foreshadows that God ultimately wants to bring in all people, including the Gentiles here. So he praises God that he saves all people. And then he says that you make the going out of the morning and the evening to shout for joy. He sustains creation, and creation rejoices in response to that. Finally, it culminates in what the occasion of this psalm probably was, which is the harvest festival for the Israelites when they bring in the grain. So he says, "You visit the earth and water it. You greatly enrich it. The river of God is full of water. You provide their grain, for so you have prepared it. You water its furrows abundantly, settling its ridges, softening with showers, and blessing its growth. You crown the year with your bounty. Your wagon tracks overflow with abundance. The pastures of the wilderness overflow. The hills gird themselves with joy. The meadows clothe themselves with flocks. The valleys deck themselves with grain. They shout and sing together for joy." So we see here a very poetic, very beautiful description of what happens when the Lord visits the earth and provides for his people. We see that the hills deck themselves with grain. The meadows clothe themselves with flocks. The wagon tracks are overflowing with abundance. This is what happens when God provides for his people. So I want us to think about, with this psalm, he starts out with salvation, then moves to creation, and then finally moves to more humble, more daily provision, just in the harvest. And what does that teach us? Well, it teaches us that we should be grateful to God for all things. He doesn't start with salvation and then say, well, because of God giving us such great salvation, therefore I can't even mention the smaller things that he does. No, in fact, God giving us salvation makes all the other blessings he gives us, the smaller daily blessings, all that much more meaningful, because he doesn't owe us anything. We have sinned, our iniquities have overtaken us, and yet he atones for those, and beyond that, he provides for us abundantly. So today, whenever you watch this, I just want you to think about all the things that God has blessed you with in your life. Give him praise for those, give him glory, both in your own heart and to other people, and then finally use it for his glory because he is worthy of it.